Now to your 17 follow-up files. State lawmakers take aim at a surge of street racing and illegal sideshows. This comes just days after a suspected street racer crashed on Panama Lane in southwest Bakersfield, killing 19-year-old Bianca Flores. Earlier this week, suspected street racer Iqbal Singh lost control of his Mustang racing against a motorcycle on Panama Lane. Singh swerved into oncoming traffic, slamming into a car driven by 19-year-old Bianca Flores. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Flores' relatives say they're still reeling.
We're never going to get to see her walk down the aisle, have children of her own. We feel very robbed by this tragedy, this senseless tragedy that could have easily been avoided.
Flores was about to turn 20.
Her birthday is March 31st, and so we were starting to make plans for her birthday. And now instead of planning for a trip, here we are planning for, her vigil, her funeral. We should be looking forward to more important milestones.
A family robbed of a young life, still searching for answers.
The motorcyclist that was part of the race hasn't come forward. Somebody knows who that is. The family wants justice. There's nothing that's going to bring Bianca back.
First responders say dangerous driving is out of control across the state. The California Highway Patrol says it responded to more than 25,000 calls involving illegal street racing last year, a sizable jump from 2020. Assemblyman Vince Fong says reckless driving shows no signs of slowing down, and it could be even more dangerous now that the economy is back open and Californians are back on the roads.
And so now we're seeing, no pun intended, a collision of these two dynamics where we have illegal behavior now coinciding with society.
Fong wrote Assembly Bill 3 last year, bringing penalties for stunts like revving engines and burning out tires. But he says California needs to make more investments to keep our streets safe, to the tune of $5 to $10 million added to the state's budget.
Our state has a significant surplus, and so we have to give our law enforcement the technical tools to go after those individuals and see how these operations and activities are being planned, but also just the resources to put patrols on the street.
Fong hopes ramping up law enforcement will help prevent street racing crashes like the one that killed Bianca Flores.
It happened at 6 o'clock at night. At a time when all of us could have been on the roadways, but there has to be consequences to people's irresponsible behavior. It's costing people their lives.
Iqbal Singh is still in the hospital at last check, and when he's released, he'll be booked into the Kern County Jail on suspicion of murder. If you know anything about the motorcyclist in Tuesday's deadly crash, or if you see street racing of any kind, call Bakersfield Police. That number is 327-7111. And if you want to donate to the GoFundMe for Bianca Flores' family, you can find a link on our website, kget.com. Bianca Flores' family planned a vigil for her. That's taking place on February 15th at Challenger Park in southwest Bakersfield on the corner of Acres and Harris Roads. It will run from 4 p.m. to 6:30. Family members say they hope people from our community will come show their support and understand the importance of driving safely.
When you get behind the wheel, you take the responsibility. The life of everybody that's outside your vehicle as well as inside your vehicle, those responsibilities have consequences, and they should not be taken lightly.